It is time I address my most controversial video. So on February 10th, 2025, I uploaded a video discussing the Iskall 85 situation where he left Hermitcraft and basically all the hermits cut off relations with him. This video did provide a lot of information on the situation, but also was an opinion piece, and I did not side with the hermits. I thought they were being sort of unfair to Iskall and kind of jumped the gun with cutting off relations with him. However, in the months since I uploaded the video, it has gotten a lot of feedback and hundreds of comments criticizing my view on the situation. And while I believe that some of these comments make a good point, most of them are just overly negative, and I disagree with what they're trying to say about my video. So I thought today I would make a video defending this video. The biggest thing I received criticism for, and probably the worst, is the fact that I used the term woke. And I don't understand the fear of this word. It's almost like woke phobia. Nowadays, I think the term is overused by the right as a way to describe anything that kind of disagrees with conservative ideology, which is something I disagree with. But despite that, I heavily disagree with the idea that anyone who uses the term woke is automatically some alt-right psychopath. And I do believe the term actually does have some meaning and does have some value in a conversation about society as a whole today. I do not think it is a stretch at all to say Hermitcraft is a woke community. There are no conservatives on Hermitcraft, but there's a lot of liberals, including Zombie Cleo and DocM77, and a lot of the hermits don't ever discuss politics, but it's pretty obvious which side of the coin they side with. So me saying Hermitcraft has a left-wing bias, that is totally 100% true. If you disagree, prove me wrong in the comments, okay? I don't think you'll be able to. Moving on to a different point of discussion, I had a lot of comments say that Hermitcraft was right to give Iskall only one chance to say his side about the allegations and then ban him. And I actually kind of agree with that. I do think it's fair that they demand answers after being presented this evidence by the victims. But my issue is that the hermits treated it as guilty until proven innocent. They should have let Iskall handle this privately before just automatically jumping the gun and removing him from Hermitcraft. I still believe that the hermits overreacted, and it's part of why I'm not really into Hermitcraft anymore. I kind of lost a lot of respect for the hermits after that. One topic I did see brought up a lot is that Sweden is actually more woke than the UK, and I will say that is one thing I was wrong about. Yes, Sweden is a very woke country. I've been to Europe. I've been in that kind of general area. They are very liberal. But there is still one more problem. That's not really what I was saying. I wasn't saying that Iskall's anti-woke because he's from Sweden. I was just saying that because he's from Sweden, he's of a sort of different culture than the rest of the hermits. And I know that Karalis now, someone also told me in the comments that Karalis is from Sweden. But I still think that applies to Karalis as well. They're a bit different than the rest of the hermits because most of them are British and then a lot of them are American and Canadian. And those cultures are kind of like on the same page. And I do believe Sweden is very different from the UK despite both of them being liberal. And then finally, I had people saying I was deleting the negative comments. You can go to the video. There are a lot of negative comments, and I have not touched a single one. I do not delete comments. I have never deleted a comment on a YouTube video ever, which is crazy, right? I really should at some point, but I haven't. So these people are just liars. They're just trying to vilify me for no reason, just lies. And then finally, I did have some people who agreed with me, which I kind of loved because it was kind of nice to see that I had some support, even if it definitely was not the majority. And I just want to end this video saying I'm not going to change anyone's minds anymore, but this video was an opinion piece, and I will keep making my commentary videos be opinion pieces. And if you have a problem with that, just don't watch. Like, that's all I can really say. Don't watch my videos if you think that I'm too biased towards one side, because I'm always going to defend one person when it comes to a controversy and oppose the other side. That's just who I am. I have hot takes on the internet, okay? Deal with it. Anyways, I do hate that this video got so controversial, but I'm going to leave it up because guess what? I'm still making bank from this vid, okay? I've made a lot of money on this video already. I'm going to make more money. At the end of the day, it's just the internet, man. We're not going to agree on everything, okay? And I respect the people in the comments who said that they disagreed with me respectfully. But what I don't respect is people who say that my video is invalid just because I used the term woke once and stuff like that. I don't respect those people or the ones who spread lies about me deleting comments. Anyways, that's the end of this. See ya.